for leadership and developmental roles. A warm evening to you and pleasant welcome to the news at 7 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Ntamiegbe, the news in detail. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has upgraded the beavers to ensure election results are transmitted and fake results will be detected. INEC Chairman Professor Joash Amupitan stated this at a meeting with resident electoral commissioners to review the FCT polls and lessons for the Ekiti and Osun state governorship elections. Mia Ogidi reports.
February 21 FCT polls. Paradox of knocks and kudos. For the INEC boss, it is just testing the microphone ahead of Ekiti, Osun 2026 polls and the 2027 general election. Aminu Idris, the FCT INEC resident electoral commissioner, like a man back from a battleground, receiving pleasantries from colleagues. 4 days after the exercise, time for post-mortem of some sort. Voters turnout 15%. Beavers behaved well. 90% of results uploaded to IREV, but challenges also noticed. Action taken.
We have identified some of the staff in Kujeria Council and Kabusa Ward in the municipal that caused logistic delay and have directed that they should be queried. In addition, the transporter that caused some delay in Kwali Area Council will be blacklisted.
E-transmission of election results has made an entry into the 2026 electoral law. INEC still going for more perfection for confidence building.
We have introduced some safeguards to the beaver system, which is to curb all manner of manipulation on the results that will be transmitted to IREF. The presiding officers are required to, 1, capture and upload an image of the completed Form EC8A to the INEC IRF. They should also enter the scores of each political party directly into the beavers device. And this beavers system, through this process, performs internal validation checks to ensure it was not there before. But the beavers now has the capacity to perform internal validation. So any result manufactured from anywhere will not go this time around.
New electoral law. Will there also be a new date for the 2027 general elections?
We have to make some adjustments and issue a revised timetable for the 2027 general election.
2 steps down the I table, another function waiting. That is the swearing in of resident electoral commissioner Chukwuemeka Joseph Chukwu, representing Abia State. After the swearing in, the INEC chairman charge was simple. We cannot preach efficiency and practice inefficiency. So, no room for excuses, he told the new resident electoral commissioner Chukwuemeka Joseph Chukwu, with deployment to Enugu State. From the INEC.
And moving on, the Section 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road will soon be ready for commissioning. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, gave this assurance while inspecting the level of works on the ongoing project. Bolaji Hakim reports that the minister also condemned the activities of vandals on the road and commended security agents for their efforts in checking the ugly trend. The reports.
Accompanied by senior officials from the ministry, including the State Controller of Works, Olufemi Dari, were on the coastal road for an on-the-spot assessment. At kilometer 34 of the road, the controller briefed the minister on the condition of the soil.
We have more than 15 meters depth of debris, pit, as the depth of what we have here. And ITEC has done practically everything possible to make sure it keeps sand filling, we can keep dredging sand, but these materials has kept collapsing.
What we are encountering here, it's not new, but unfortunately we had done joint measurements. And when the test was carried out here, it was not discovered that the pit could go up to 21 meters. I've been told that the next 7 days, the entire, some filling will be done.
At 7th Axel Road, Senator David Umahi cautioned against any act that may disturb the contractor handling the project, adding that the ministry will not treat such with levity.
This project is utmost priority to Mr. President, to Lagos State government. Nobody should please take laws into his hands. And I will also instruct the CP to ensure that nobody does that.
The minister called on all Nigerians to support the present administration in bringing infrastructure development to all geopolitical zones of the country. In Lagos, Bolaji Akim, NTA News.
Next up, we move on to matters regarding capacity building, as wife of Lagos State Governor Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu has urged boy children across the state to embrace discipline and consider careers in the military and other security services as pathways to leadership and national development. She gave the charge during an exposition tour organized by young boys under the 2026 Lagos Boy Child Initiative. Joyke Nabakuya reports.
As part of activities lined up for the 2026 Boy Child Initiative, 500 boys drawn from public and private secondary schools, as well as correctional facilities across the state, embarked on an exposition tour to the Komande Secondary School, T.A. Lagwaja Cantonment in Ikeja, and the Nigerian Navy ship Beecroft, Apapa. Represented by the wife of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Falilat Obasa, the wife of the Lagos State Governor said the initiative was designed to expose the boys to discipline, structure, and career opportunities within the armed forces. She noted that limited awareness and understanding have contributed to low interest in military and security careers among youths in Lagos.
This diversity reflects our commitment to inclusivity and our belief that every boy deserves an opportunity to thrive.
Describing the visit as more than a routine excursion, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu said the tour was a deliberate effort to equip the boys with first-hand experience that would guide them in making informed career decisions at a critical stage of their lives.
Quite a number of them are being referred to as Yahoo boys, boys that can't do well, boys that are supposed to be breadwinners for their families, and the like. So we want to change that narrative.
Commander of the 9th Brigade, Nigerian Army Ikeja, Brigadier General Ayokunle Wolabi, commended the initiative, describing it as a life-changing platform that instills honor, leadership, and selfless service. He urged the boys to remain disciplined, focused, and determined, stressing that the Nigerian Army builds leaders and that their background should never limit their aspirations.
History has shown that discipline and leadership training acquired in the Nigerian Army prepared individuals for the highest levels of national responsibility.
Now in its 4th edition, the Lagos Boy Child Initiative, championed by the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, continues to mentor young boys across the state towards purposeful and productive futures. In Lagos, Joyken Abakoya, NTA News.
Now we'll go for a short break. More reports on the other side. Please stay tuned. We will be right back.
What does wellness sound like?
It sounds like this.
Clean, pure, naturally refreshing. Every drop, purified with purpose. Crafted using eco-friendly processes and state-of-the-art filtration systems. It's not just water, it's smart water for smart people.
At home, in the office, at your next event or lounge, stay sharp, stay hydrated.
Southern Spa Premium Water, available in 75 c-liter bottles and 19-liter refills.
Call 0802-331-8305 or 0913-816-0191 to place your order today.
Southern Spa Premium Water for health and living.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
You're welcome back. The Nigerian Television Authority will continue to work with relevant organizations to promote religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence through its various platforms across the country. General Manager of the NTA Lagos Channel 10, Modupe Oyewumi, stated these are the station's annual Ramadan lecture in collaboration with Uzamot Communications. Musa Toliat completes the reports.
The revelation of the Quran was done in the month of Ramadan, and its recitation during the month-long obligatory fasting period is enjoined. This year's NTA Lagos Channel 10 Ramadan lecture, in collaboration with Uzamot Communications, attracts various Islamic organizations, political groups, as well as faithful across the metropolis.
It is worthy to know that NTA has always been at the forefront of promoting religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence in this country. To all of us, let us imbibe the teachings of this holy month, tolerate one another, and shun any form of religious division.
Guest lecturers admonished the gathering on ways to maximize rewards in the blessed month and responsible parenthood.
There is a prevalent rate of drug abuse in our communities. The message is simple. Parents should take parenting as a deliberate and intentional act. They should look after their children.
Competition in Quranic recitation among the kids was accommodated. Various Nasheed and Asalatu sessions were integral parts of the Ramadan lecture. As it is the annual tradition, empowerment equipment were distributed to support indigent residents, and beneficiaries were not limited to Muslim faithful.
Important for me because I go they use and go they see small money they feed my family.
As far as you give somebody a machine to sew, so some people will have work, so they will not be poor.
We are trying to reduce poverty in Nigeria, and this is a very good example of improvement in social protection, in line with the renewed hope agenda of the federal government led by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
The gathering elicited reactions from dignitaries in attendance.
Islam at any time does not preach corruption, for instance. If you are a good Muslim, you must live the life of a good Muslim.
After Allah is Allah. If you want to be somebody in life, you have to pray.
My message for the Muslim all over the world is to pray for our country. Lent and Ramadan came the same day. God is telling us something in this country. God loves our country. Let's love ourselves.
Foodstuffs were given freely as family support for those in attendance.
Islamic groups and Alpha that are here, we ask them to nominate someone that they believe that are sovereign. And I've been doing that for several years. So that's why it's enough. The religious jubilation, the enlightenment, even companies come here to come and give free gifts.
The theme of the annual Ramadan lecture is Standing Firm in Faith for Good Well-Being and Spiritual Growth. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
And up next, we have heard that a 59-year-old man, Olusegun Suleiman, who resides at number 3 on Nabola Street, Pedro Shumolu, Lagos, has been reported missing. He was last seen on 5th February 2026 when he left his residence for an unknown destination. Olusegun Suleiman, head of pharmacy department of Mainland Hospital, Yaba, friend complexion and 6 feet tall, speaks Yoruba and English languages fluently. Efforts made to trace him have proved abortive. Anyone with useful information about him should contact Titilayo Suleiman on 0803 302 4405 or the nearest police station. And on that note, we've come to the end of the English version of the news at 7 p.m. on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Thanks for watching as I hand over to Oluwaseyi Adeshola Akinlade, who comes up with the news translations in Yoruba. Please stay tuned and have a productive evening.
Ẹ káalẹ́, àsìkò iṣẹ́ òní ṣe dáadáa la bá yín. Olúwaṣeyì Adéṣọlá Akínládé lóníròyìn lè ní láti lè ṣe NTA Channel 10 tó tẹ̀dọ̀ sí Tẹ̀jú Òṣó Yàbá. Ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Aya gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Dókítà Ìbíjọkẹ́ Sanwó-Olú ti rọ àwọn ọmọkùnrin jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti ní ìkóra-ẹni ní ìjánu kí wọ́n sì ní èròǹgbà láti ṣiṣẹ́ nínú àwọn ètò ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà tí wọ́n fi ìdàgbàsókè àti ìtẹ̀síwájú fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí jẹyọ níbi ètò ìjáde tí wọ́n ṣe fún àwọn ọmọkùnrin lábẹ́ ètò fún àwọn ọmọ ọkùnrin ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ọmọ ọkùnrin ọdún 69 Olúṣẹ́gun Sulaiman tí ó ń gbé ní Ojú Ẹlẹ́gba àdúgbò Ọ̀nàbọ́lá Pedro lágbègbè Ṣómólú ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni wọ́n wá láì tí ì rí. Wọ́n rí arákùnrin náà gbẹ̀yìn ní ọjọ́ 5 oṣù kejì ọdún yìí nígbà tí ó jáde nílé rẹ̀ láì dágbére ibì kan pàtó. Arákùnrin Olúṣẹ́gun Sulaiman tí ó jẹ́ olórí ẹ̀ka oògùn òyìnbó ní ilé ìwòsàn Mainland Yaba jẹ́ èèyàn pupa láwọ̀, ó sì ga ní ìwọ̀n ẹsẹ̀ bàtà 6. Ó ń sọ èdè Yorùbá àti Gẹ̀ẹ́sì mọ̀rànmọ̀ràn. Pàbó ni gbogbo ọ̀nà láti rí i já sí. Ẹni tí ó bá wa rí tàbí tó níròyìn lórí ibi tí ó wà kí ó pe aya rẹ̀ Títílayọ̀ Sulaiman lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 080 3 2 4 tàbí kí wọ́n kàn sí àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá tó bá súnmọ́ wọn. Ìròyìn náà kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Olúwaṣeyì Adéṣọlá Akínládé lóníròyìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Jésù tán Moses wà níkàlẹ̀ láti mú ìyókù ìròyìn wá fún wa ní èdè Ògùn. Ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí wa, a kú òǹgbẹ ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan là ó jí láyọ̀. Ó dàbọ̀.
son and Jesuton Moses well in lot of the government. O me àwọn ni Madagascar ene odoto ibijoka Sanwo-Olu ko pa yo me ijopovu ene sun sile nadumodo ye ke alo ye azon iyo de humeton dego mo kedo eto biro eto tin do ye ni yo me do podo nadumodo ye bi àwọn azon me podo oyo si azon le po to bo Nigeria to me nadumodo ye gbomo do yi otemere ina he sun konto to otogbo Nigeria to me but so go alo now nkan yi otogbo lo to nu iwa itan le me o holo wo edo to wonu ye ba yo titore na o de imeyin yo papu jojale to àwọn ni mateme na do mo ye go alo na ye do mo ye inu kan to nu eyin o ya wonu ye tan le me o so mo do ye pon so godo ha bodo o me npo na so mo do ye de anana ye na do yi onu ke na he Yesu me dido to sogodo agbonde eyin ovi kade foton ko ene me vi he yodo Olusegun Sulaiman wayo de yodo eto butin ebuto tin bo eto tin eyin me no hodonu atonto Ọ̀nà Bọ́lá sí ale ojuto Pedro to Ṣómólú àwọn ni mati me file eyin me yodo eko bu eto so gbe so aza atonto osun mi tin te ton me bo kaje tin oye ma ko so yan file eko yi mo kere we ma ko so leko Mesunu Olusegun Sulaiman yi o meyin o azon wato to we ebiyan de mainland hospital we to Yaba so yo meyin me ve editena for siropo o so si ayogbe bodo yofopepo ganji o me yedo yi mo ni o me dona asieton ene Mercy Titilayo Suleiman to kabi ni yo ponopa sepo ngame half to feel it, not in lot of Jay Kaja salt to Kuno as coming. Look at the